Okay, thank you and welcome back once again, family, as we live life out loud with purpose. Okay, once again, remember, if you hear anything that resonates with you, any truths that you can make applicable, anything that you can find someone else needs to hear, please like and share the video. Family, it's free to hit the thumbs up button. It doesn't cost you anything. Let's take a minute real quick. Hit the thumbs up button. It helps me get my content out there and spread my message, which I find to be very valuable, and hopefully you do too. So, please like and share the video. So, today we're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about some economics today, folks. And with economics, I'm going to tell you that one of the things that I felt I was failed as a young man growing up is no one taught me economics. No one really taught me the value of money. I have a hustler's mentality because I come from a long line of hustler spirit. And when I say that, man, I mean I have some family members that get out and go out on the grind, man. I can't remember a day my dad didn't have a job. I never remember him. I never can remember him not having a job ever in life. And so he's always worked. But the problem is he's always sold his time for less than what he should have. And what I mean by that, folks, most of us don't own our time. We sell it, and we sell it pretty cheap. And there are very few of us that own our time, and it belongs to us. We decide what we're going to do with it. We decide how much we're going to get paid for it. We decide how much we're going to make a day. We decide what we're going to keep and what we're going to spend a day. Those people own their time. The people who own their time know how much they're making and how much they're spending. You know what I'm saying? And what they have left over. And if they have something left over, that means that's what they owned. All right? That's what they've made. All right? And a lot of people don't understand that. They think that because they make X amount of dollars that, I make all this whole wealth, but if you make X amount of dollars and you spend out X amount of dollars, you haven't actually made anything. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. All right? So remember that. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you can keep. All right? That's very, very important. So again, selling our time, owning our time. Most of us get up and we leave our dreams on the pillow while we get up and we go chase someone else's. And what I mean by that is we have all these dreams when we're a kid. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, I want to own this, I want to be that, I'm going to do all these amazing things when we were a kid. We got these dreams, or we even have them now as, we're grown, we still grow up and we think, I want to do these other things. However, we allow other people's dream to take precedence over our dream, where we leave our dream out on the pillow and then we get up and go chase someone else's. See, I made it up in my mind a long time ago, family. And I'm talking about 15, maybe about 20 years ago. About 20 years ago, I decided that I was no longer going to work for anyone else. That I was going to work for myself. Now, I may be working at your job, but I make my paycheck. Get that? My boss doesn't make my paycheck. I earn my paycheck. You get what I'm saying? So my boss doesn't pay me for his work. He pays me for my work, So I own my work. I own it. It's mine. And I can take it where I want to with it. I own it. It's mine. So when we own our time, we know how valuable it is and what it really means. So picture this. Most people work an 8-hour day, right? So you figure, you work an 8-hour day, and we're going to put some math to this so I can help you to understand what I mean by this. And I'm hoping that this will help somebody. All right. So just picture this. We're gonna put some math to it. You work an 8-hour day and you make $20 an hour, right? So you work $20 an hour and you work an 8-hour day, right? But the average person has to get ready and eat breakfast and then commute to work. So that 8 hours now turns into 10 hours. So we're gonna add another 2 hours because we gotta get ready for work and then we gotta get to and from. All right, traffic, everything else. So I'm gonna give it a modest 2 hours. So now your 8 hours became 10 hours. So I'm gonna break the math up real quick for a second. All right, so first you went from making $20 an hour, $160 for the day, to now you're working 10 hours. Now your job owns 10 hours of your day, of your 24-hour day. You sold them 8 hours at $20 an hour is what you said. I'm willing to sell you $20. I'm willing to sell you 8 hours of my 24-hour day at $20 an hour, $160. But now you got to spend to and from commute to work, and then you got to get ready and stuff. So now again, your 8 hours becomes 10 hours. So let's do that simple math real quick right there. So 10 times, where am I going with this? So your $160 that you've made now you're going to divide that by 10. So it was $8. So now instead of making $20 an hour, now you're making $16 an hour, right? Now, again, you sold this time, right? Now, in order for you to be productive at work and for you to be able to perform at the level you need to perform at, you need to get a modest day's sleep. You got to get a few hours sleep. So I'm going to say 5 to 6 hours. You know what? Since I made it a little long for the commute to work. So I'm going to say we only sleep 5 hours. 5 hours. So now it's 17 hours. Now it's 15 hours that this job owns. Because you got to sleep. You got to sleep, you got to commute to work, and then you got to actually perform when you're there. So you got 8 hours that you actually perform. You got 2 hours that you commute and get ready for work. And then you got 5 hours that you have to actually sleep so you can be ready, so you can perform at your day. So let's do the math again. So now, our $160 now turns into, I said 15 hours, right? So now they own 15 hours. So now you've actually only made $10 an hour. So you've made $10 an hour, 10.6. So $10, so $10.60 an hour, right? Now, I left out a couple of key factors that we didn't mention. And out of that $160, that $10 an hour, I forgot to mention that you did have that commute to get to work, you had to give back some of them dollars to put in your gas tank. And then let's say it didn't cost you anything. Let's say you took public transportation. So I'm gonna take for public transportation, I'm gonna take $5. No, I'm gonna take $6. I'm gonna take $6 for public transportation. All right, $6 for public transportation. So instead of 160 for the day, now you've only made 155 for the day. You made 155 divided by 15, because you sold 15 of your hours of the day. So, yeah, you've roughly earned about $10 an hour. So, $10 an hour for the 8 hours now turns into $80 is what you sold your day for. Now, I'm saying all these things to say this. We have to come to a place where we understand those economics. The fact that we are gonna sell our time, if we're gonna sell it, the outcome has to be greater than what we've been getting up until now. Now, if you're happy with what you've been getting and you're okay with it, now again, I did the math at $20 an hour, family. A lot of us will be doing damn good in today's society to be making $20 an hour. So half of you are probably only making probably about, let's say, less than $15 an hour. So anywhere between $12 and $15 an hour. So it means that your $10 an hour is now actually like more like $7 an hour. You understand that? So if you earn $15 an hour, you are actually only making $7 an hour. So out of that $7 an hour, you gotta imagine you gotta come home and pay your bills and eat. You gotta buy clothing, pay insurances, medical care, house, and maintenance. You know, I'm hoping that I'm helping some people to get some understanding of this. So I do have some plans. I know some of the things that I'm doing. If you're interested, please hit the link below. I dabble into some Forex trading. I have owned my own business for well over 12 years. I've owned a food truck, and I actually owned a brick and mortar for over a year. So, you know, I have been a business owner. So, you know, it's not like I'm talking out the side of my neck and don't know what I'm talking about. Have I made all the right decisions? I have not, folks. And will I make some other bad decisions? Probably along the way. But, you know, in order for me to make a right decision, I have to be willing to make a wrong decision. You understand what that says? You understand what that means? In order for me to make a right decision, I have to be willing to make a wrong decision and not be afraid to, because failure is not a wall for me, only a step. I stand on failure. It's just another way of me saying I have to find another alternative. A failure to me ain't nothing but another chance for me to show up and show out, to show off the God inside me. All right? So, I really wanna I wanna overemphasize, folks, that one of the things I think that hurt the black community is instead of civil rights and equal rights, we should have been fighting for economical rights. During the civil rights movement, when they were boycotting the buses, and they're trying to fight for a seat on the front of a bus that, mind you, got to the same place as the back of the bus did. Why these dummies were fighting to get to sit on the front of the bus, they should have been fighting to own their own bus companies. He was talking about it during the civil rights movement. Did you know in Winston-Salem, I used to live in Winston-Salem too, and it's funny I didn't know this, but they had their own bus companies, they had their own ambulances, their own schools, man, their own cab companies, and they were doing quite well. But the minute civil rights came, man, dumb, and I'm gonna call them dumb niggas, thought white ice was colder. Man, so instead of them now supporting the black businesses that exist, they thought it was something better. You were holding something from me, and now I want to ride the white people bus because I'm just as good as they is, and I'll show you how good I am. I can ride on the front of the bus too. I want to ride in the white cab instead of owning our own cabs. We didn't need their cabs. You know, I think one of the things, man, we have to do as a black powerhouse, I'm going to say a black economical powerhouse, we have to withdraw our money, withdraw our dollars. And we have to learn how to invest and put our dollars back into black pockets and put it back into black businesses. Because I'm going to tell you, man, and I know it happened to me. You know, I had a food truck, man, and in town, man, everybody loving my food. They coming to me, oh, you got the best barbecue up. And I sell a lot of ethnic food, but not the black people aren't the people who came and patronized my business. It's all the white people. You know what I'm saying? And the people who I thought would be there to support me were not there to support me, because I think it's something that we get inside ourselves, man, where, you know, I don't know if it's jealousy or what, where we don't want to see another black man make it, or nigga, I can't give you something that I ain't got. I can't see you have it when I ain't got it. You know, but the Chinese people, man, they support Chinese business. They support Chinese and white business. The Arab supports Arab business. The Jew supports Jew business. The African even supports African business. But black people don't support black business. So one of the things I think we need to do is start to withdraw, take our dollars back, show the world what our dollars mean. You know, even, you know, when we think about education, let's talk about education for a minute. You know, white people will spend money to send their white kids to the elite schools to perpetuate or to ensure their white way of living, right? And then if we want our kids, if we think, you know, if they happen to make it into the Ivy League schools, you know, we're so happy, and we're so happy that our kids make it into the Ivy League school. But then we mad when they come back and they ain't for us. They ain't for our people. They come back and they different. you know, because they've been groomed to ensure not our way of life, to be different, to be the white people's black person, but not to be the black person's black person. I hope you got that. So, they take the best of theirs best, and then they take the best of our best. And they got the best of both worlds. And we're left with what? I think another thing we need to do is start buying our politicians. We need everybody, folks. We need the Umar Johnsons. Because Umar Johnson right now, he has education. He has black education locked up. We need the Brother Polites out there. These are researchers. These are black young scholars who know stuff. We need the Brother Reggies out there who know stuff. We need the Harmon Raj Squad. We need the Dagger Squad. We need Sinetta TV. Man, it's too many. We need the whole conscious community. We need young Pharaoh. We need him too. We need everybody, because everybody's a piece of this puzzle. You know what I'm saying? We need we need the Nation of Islam. We need the FOI. They have an army already built up. We need them too. We need everybody, man. We need to assemble. And we need to get together. And we need to draw our people together. And we need to become as one. And one of the first things we have to do is start taking back our economical power. And we have to understand who owns our time. Understand it. If you don't own your time, find a way to buy it back. Check my link in my description below. Like I said, I'm not here to hold on to what God has given me. I've been doing phenomenal in the Forex trading virtual world right now. So I'm okay, and I'm all right with sharing this knowledge. I'm trying to learn a little bit more about real estate. I want to learn a lot about everything, man. And I feel like I'm in a scramble, like, I better hurry up because I ain't got much time left. And that's how we always feel, But I wish I would have felt like this 40 years ago, man. I wish I would have felt like this 30 years ago. I wish I would have felt like this 20 years ago. So, folks, I'm going to end this video right here. Again, if you hear anything, family, that you can find applicable, please like and share. Hit the thumbs up. We need to share this message. We need to get it out there. Please leave a comment below if there's anything that you'd like me to go a little further in on, or a topic that you'd like me to talk about. And remember, live life out loud with purpose. Okay, family, remember, if there's any truths that you can make applicable, anything that you hear that resonates with you, anything that you think someone else needs to hear, please, family, like, share the video. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's get this out there.